London is a diverse place. Peckham is very vibrant.
Peckham's a very proud place that has very strong feelings about its own identity. The communities, the cultures, the kind of history and the layering of the place is what's so fascinating.
Most people around here are very excited and enjoying this neighbourhood, undergoing some change.
Yeah, I love Peckham, yeah. Love it.
The different bits of Peckham make it so rich, so the creative industry people, young people predominantly, who see Peckham in one way. There's of course the Afro-Caribbean and West African communities here. They give it a very strong, colourful character, particularly on Rye Lane. And then there's a lot of residential people, people just have lived here for a very long time. So trying to find a way that reflects all of those things has been really the key challenge.
I've lived in this area for just under 2 years, and I've never experienced a place where there has been such a sense of community as around here. This is the kind of area where people are friendly and familiar with each other on a routine basis. I walk slowly, I have a walking stick, and people will stop me in the street for a chat. I'll be walking down the street and there'll be, I don't know, some Jamaican lady will stop me and say, "Oh, you're doing so well," and "How are you getting on?" and all that kind of thing. And you don't get that in London. I'm very aware that I've moved into an area where new people move in and the place changes character and feel.
I like the changes in Peckham at the moment. I just quite like how there's like a few individual businesses opening up, and there's fun things to do at night time and stuff like that. People come down from east, opening businesses, people moving down from east, 'cause it's quite a cool area. Over the 2 years we've got so many more clients now. We're busy all the time, whereas at the start we weren't too busy.
I've been here for the past, in this particular shop, 18 years, down the bottom, about 2 years. So I'll be looking at about 20 years total. It's nice to see something different in Peckham. We want to have the hipsters, we want to have the different, we want the roots from all corners, if you know what I'm saying. It'll make Peckham more exciting. Peckham is a lot safer for some reason. You still have the 1 or 2 people that does silly things, but I mean, not like before. Many years ago, a few years back, someone came in, this doesn't sound very good, but someone came in and grabbed £800 from the till and ran.
I know Peckham very well. Personally speaking, I think change is very good. In terms of bringing different type of people and culture in. We don't want Peckham to be just a place for Africans, Jamaicans, Caribbeans. No, that's not the thing. Diversity is good, so it's good. The change is good. May have a knock-on effect on some people, but this is how it is.
I just noticed some graffiti, which I liked because it was colourful, and then I noticed the message, which was it was a picture of a baby or something with a guy with pink sunglasses, and it says something like, I hate the new Peckham. And I thought that was interesting. To me, this is just an interesting, vibrant neighbourhood, so I was just quite interested that the voices of opposition or the negative voices are around, and of course they are around.
It's sort of like a bit of a divide between, I feel like, the old Peckham people and the new Peckham people, definitely. The divide's not huge. It's just sort of apparent if you walk around. For example, down the road there's like a kind of expensive cafe where there's like the new Peckham people. Right next to it is like a greasy spoons cafe, which is cheaper, and the clientele is completely different. There's like the kind of the rich and the poor, as it were.
There is a kind of conflict and a tension between, the kind of gentrifying people and maybe the kind of African migrant community in Rye Lane.
We need more community mixture now in Peckham. So in other words, we need more like black, white, different, doing different things. Whereas changes for the future is concerned, right now, to be honest, it's looking bleak.
Peckham's under enormous commercial pressure. You know, it's becoming an expensive place to live in, it's becoming an expensive place to rent a business in, and the risk is that that will then only attract sort of new, younger, probably more creative people to it, and that will push out the much more established Afro-Caribbean, West African, Asian businesses, and we're really committed to making sure that doesn't happen.
The old businesses that are still here, they're still going because there's still a lot of locals that are still here, and they're not being kind of moved out yet. But I think they slowly are closing down. For example, like Rye Lane's the best example of it. Before we were here, before any of the pubs and bars were here, there was just thriving, and all the businesses were busy all the time. And now they're kind of closing down because I guess people are moving out because they can't afford the area as much, like landlords, apartment rent and stuff.
A long time here, this area, like 8 to 9 years. The last 3 years I'm working here. That is the best area to business. You have to run a business. But the last 6 months, Peckham area business is going down. We don't have much customer like before, which one have to spend a lot of money in the food. There are many people around this area with the station. Is lost the business, and many people jobless here.
I really should be doing more business here. I'm not doing too bad, but I should be doing more.
At the rate it's going, I don't know if I will enjoy Peckham in like 5 years' time if it's too commercial, too popular. Over time, I imagine that it will just become just an area for bars and expensive cafes as opposed to what people need.
I think Peckham is sufficiently down at heel still that it will take decades for it to ever become fancier or posher. There's enough kind of independent, creative, community-based, grassroots retail ideas around this area that are appealing and taking up some of the retail spaces. And I think that actually, I hope that we're a long way away from having chain stores and things in Peckham, because that would be very negative for the area.
No one knows. No one knows. Bring the changes on. As long as they don't price us out because they want to kick us out, things cannot stay the same. Things have to move on. So let's get together, you know, make it a better place.